Hello, this is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And today we are going to take a look at a Brothers Grimm coloring book and other classic fairy tales. Escape into a World of Fantasy and Imagination by Adam Fisher. The back of the book tells us a bit about what we can find within the pages and a little bit about the artist. It does not say whether these are, it doesn't say how many images there are in here, but it is mostly Grimm's fairy tales. I notice Cinderella is one of them here, and that is a oh my goodness, Perrault. There we go. That's one of Perrault's French tales. So we start with a title page, which has a beautiful picture to color on it. Then we come to the other title page. I wish I knew the name of this page before the title page. I have to look that up. I knew at one point. So this is published by Pegasus Books, which is a mainstream publisher, and it was published in a hardcover edition in 2015, and then the second edition and onwards were published in paperback. We have an inscription. You don't see those too often in coloring books. Both of these pages are colorable. And then we start on with the pictures. I think I skipped one there. No. As you can see, the pages are single-sided, and the backs are a nice clean white. The paper in here isn't actually as good of a quality as you would expect from a mainstream published coloring book, though it is definitely well above Amazon paper for sure. It's more like Creative Haven. I wouldn't say it's certainly no worse than Creative Haven. So I know from doing pictures in that book that it can tolerate pretty much any kind of media, and I suppose you can in here. This book is also perforated so that you can take out the pages if you wish to give them to someone or photocopy them onto better paper or frame them. Now this is a square book. Where is my ruler? Hello ruler, where did you go? Sorry, but my ruler has disappeared. So let's do a quick shot. 2, 3, I'm thinking 10. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so by a mild one I'm getting 7.5. Let's go with an 8-inch square. So it is a small book in size. The pictures are quite manageable because of this, but though some of them are quite detailed, not that one, but others like these are very manageable and non-frightening. There's nothing intricate in here. It's just from quite a bit of detail like this one to more simple ones like this. At the bottom of each page there is a quote from the fairy tale and which tale it's from. This one says, "The boy said to the king, 'If it be allowed, I will keep watch these 3 nights in the castle, although it is haunted.' And it is from The Boy Who Went Forth to Learn Fear." Now, while it doesn't say how many pictures are in this book, there must be at least 100. All your popular ones are here. Rumpelstiltskin, the Little Red Riding Hood, Snow White, Cinderella, Hansel and Gretel, and so forth. Plus there are ones that if you're not well versed in fairy tales that you will have not heard of, such as Frau Trude, The Devil with the Three Golden Hairs, and Little Briar Rose. I just love his, oh, that's the picture from the first title page. I love his illustrations. He uses a lot of dots and lines to show you where to shade if you want to use those lines. And then there's a few pictures that are done in this really thick line art. It's very strange that those were put in. They seem to be so different from the rest of the pages. It's getting difficult to difficult to turn the pages at this point because it's getting uneven with more pages on this side. But they're just gorgeous. There's such a variety of things to color. These pages are different. They're all owls. And they just have a little line under them that's different from the others. It says, "When moon replaces sun, the owls shall come." I have no idea what that's about. Maybe I missed it at the beginning. So let me hold this up and flip this way. So as you can see, there are a lot of pictures in here. When stars glisten in dark night, owls are wide-eyed in sight. And finally, we end with a castle. Then we have an About the Artist page, which you can color, and the book ends. And at the back, we have it is an advertisement for a series called A Brothers Grimm Mysteries by P.J. Braxton. That's interesting. It says it's for lovers of Jasper Ford's nursery crime series. And I remember reading that a long time ago. So, once again, we have A Brothers Grimm and Other Classic Fairy Tales coloring book by Adam Fisher.